Okay, we got one person in here. Hello. Gonna let people come in here. Okay, we got. Hey, Sally. Thank you, Erica, and happy Mother's Day to any of you that are mothers. Happy Mother's Day to your mama as well. No, I'm just playing. Um, hello. I promised y'all. I said I never caught a live of yours, but watch many of your Leo videos. You know, I keep forgetting I have the doy. I have the comments right here. Y'all, I had some coffee, so I'm a little hyper right now. Thank you for all the happy Mother's Day. Yay. Okay, so let's get it together. I told you all that I was going to do a no contact. Hi, Marcia. Yes, this is live. Okay, I said I was going to do a no contact reading this Sunday. So we're going to do this. Okay, and I need to go live more often anyway, so that we can like legit interact with each other. Okay. So let's see. I'm just getting my cards together. 38 people. Yes. Okay, y'all. And look, I'm about to be a YouTuber. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Okay. Yes. You know how they're like, I got 38 people in here. I only have 11 likes. What's going on? So aggressive. Okay. All right, y'all. Happy full moon in Scorpio. I actually had, if you want to say a channel message, good morning, Allison. If you want to call it a channel message, you can. But what I got overwhelmingly, and this is only for those of you that are ready to step into this space, if you have felt this, heavily. Full moon in Scorpio, the only full moon in Scorpio, obviously, that we're going to have this year. It's Taurus season. We are in a 9-year, 2025, and that signifies endings. And then thank you, Persian Cat Tarot. And then we're moving into, a new beginning, completion next year, but also a new beginning. So I feel overwhelmingly this full moon. Well, we're about to go into a full moon in Scorpio, but it is absolutely about letting go and forgiveness. Erykah Badu's song "Bag Lady" started playing in my head, and it really, like, if you are really ready to go to the next level and just really step into greatness and, the life that you have always imagined living, it is absolutely your moment to forgive and let go and actually be grateful and thankful for the experiences that you've had with people, good, bad, and different. And this is just what I got. But what I also heard is that message is not for everyone because it takes a while to get to that point. But for those of you that are ready to really step into that now, and you kind of had that feeling like you think about people that you've thought about in the past and maybe you were triggered at one point, but now you're no longer triggered. It's because you're about to step into a new life, a life that you want. So that's just what I got. That message, again, that's not for everyone, but if you are just in a place where you're like, I don't feel like holding on to that anymore. I'm not even thinking about that. If I saw this person, I would feel no type of way because you realize that you need these experiences, their lessons, and you have to have these experiences in order to grow and in order to level up. You're always going to be tested. So, but it takes, time to get to that place. That is not a place that you just arrive at. It takes growth and in time. All right. So what? What's that say? Such bullshit as a follower to wait and wait. Like we don't count. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely. I'm a Virgo snake. Definitely made some big changes this year, especially turning 60. All for the better. Hey, hey. Yes. Hey, Nicole. That's my girl. Okay. So here we go. Yeah. And there she is. When I saw that one comment from the Bonanza, now I don't know, Bonanza. I don't know what you meant by that. As a follower. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like reading it again. I don't know. But anyway, you know, my girl is here, the moderator of all moderators, Tanessa. So, you know, she's a Cancer. She'll feel it. I mean, she could be trolling, but who cares, right? Anyway, trolls do make shit interesting, though. Doesn't it make it interesting, like when people troll? So yeah. Okay. Anybody who's going to be mad about something on YouTube is hilarious. So there's that. Okay. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but come on, man. Come on. We know things that are happening in the world. We don't really have, if that's what we're complaining about. All right. Trolls help make you more money. Yeah, man. That's true. All right, here we go, guys. So who are we gonna start with? Who's up in here? I know we got the Cancers in here. We got Nicole. We've got Tanessa. Y'all, really? Yeah, don't listen to them. Y'all like, share, subscribe. See what I'm saying? There she goes. There she goes. That's my girl. Hold on, y'all. Got my card over here. Of course, I'm gonna. Oh no. Okay. Let's see what card. All right. Whatever card it is, that's what sign we're gonna start with. Now I know it's Taurus season, y'all. I know it's Taurus season. Hold on. Oh, y'all about to be mad. Y'all about to be mad, man. Guess what card it is? Guess what sign? Let's see who. Let's just have some fun, y'all. Guess what sign? What do you think? And I'm smiling. Come on now. Nope, not Aries. Yep, Tanessa, you got it. Leo. Leo. Okay. All right, so let's just do it. Let's start off with Leo. Let's do it, okay? Come on now. All right, here we go. Leo. All right. So we're first going to start off with, I wrote it in the description how I wanted to do it. All right. I also want to see what the mutual feelings are. Okay, Leo, this is for whoever you are in no contact with. Okay, and this does not have to be romantic. If I lean more towards romance, guys, it's just a natural thing because of, you know, the channel. Okay, but this can be for anyone that you're in no contact with. Here we go. So Leo, let's see what the mutual feelings are that you and this person share for each other. Missed opportunity. Okay, I didn't act when I should have. Leo, how you feel towards this person, you're coming up with reunion. We will always come back to each other. Okay, so this is someone who, you know, obviously you don't feel like it's over with. Okay, whoever this is, you feel like you two will meet again. Okay, this could be romantic or not. Your person has dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay. So, you know, maybe whoever this is feels like while you all were, you know, in the connection, there was something here that they weren't honest with you about, Leo. And that is why I'm starting on Leo. I didn't pass Gemini. I said whatever card, it was face down, whatever card was down there. All right. So, you know, Gemini will be next to last. Okay. Yeah. Because Cancer will be the last one. All right. So Leo, whoever this is feels like they, weren't completely honest. And look, you have missed opportunity, okay, with the mutual feelings. I didn't act when I should have. Both of you may feel like you had a moment where you could have like salvaged the connection, okay? Both of you may feel like all I had to do was pick up the phone. They may feel like all I had to do was pick up the phone and call Leo. Leo, you may feel the same way towards who this is, okay? But they definitely feel like, heavily on their part that they feel they weren't honest about their feelings. Instead of expressing themselves, they decided to keep it to themselves. Instead of expressing it to you, Leo, they kept it to themselves. And by doing that, you all drifted apart. All right. But you feel that you and this person will always come back to each other. Okay. So, I can tell that they want to reach out, Leo, and maybe you feel like this person will reach out to you. Okay. Now I have on here, I wrote, when will they reach out again? Thank you, Robert. Oh, we have another moderator in here. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure I keep that up. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Will this person reach out to Leo again? Person that Leo is in no contact with. Will they reach out to Leo again? Yes, they will. Ace of Swords. Wow. If there was ever a card to get, Leo, yes, this person will reach out to you again. And whenever you all do connect, it may be during a season of, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? Because it's air energy. So they will reach out to you again, and it will be a moment where it will be a successful breakthrough, but it will also be a moment that, both you and this person feel like the timing will be right. The timing will be right. And that's why you have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So, and I feel like it potentially will be this year because we have the Fibonacci sequence on the Ace of Swords, and that's a 9. Okay. So the golden ratio. So I'm hearing like the golden hour. All right. So yeah, both of you feel like maybe you've had an opportunity like that before, but I see that this person will absolutely reach out. You all will have a conversation, Leo. Okay. And let's see your advice, Leo. What do I want to use? Okay, take a vote, y'all, because Leo is the first one. What do y'all want me to use? Do y'all want me to use the Kim Kranz archetype? Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lion. Or I can use the Crystal Spirits deck. Okay. So archetype is more so like, which archetype should you take on? Okay. Very pretty, very pretty. Which archetype should you take on as far as advice? And this is for all of you. What do you want to pick? Or we have the Crystal Spirits deck. So this will give you, suggest a crystal, to help you to tune into a certain energy. And it does come with advice as well. Both come with advice. So what do you want, guys? Tell me. And I will use that. I will use, like both, but mix it. No. We got to do, Crystal Spirit. We got to do one. I do like the idea of mixing it, but y'all know I'll be on here all day. Crystal Spirit. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what. Okay, blue. Okay. Okay. I've actually been using these on the personal readings, and yes, I do have. I've already. If you have your personal readings, you will get them today. Okay. There's two people. There's two people. Um, and one more. You'll be tomorrow. Um, anyway, though, so I've been using those on the personal readings, and I love it. I love those cards. All right. The round ones. Okay, okay. Tanessa, when we get to Cancer, we'll see. Let's we're already on here 16 minutes. Marcia, go to the members. The members have a different price because you're a member, okay? Go to the members page, and I made a post with the link for the members only reading. Okay. And then for if you go in the description, no, Marcia, don't go in the description, because that's for, if you're not a member and you want a reading, 30-minute reading, but go to the membership page. You got it? Okay, cool. All right. So Leo, what is your advice with this person? How should you be showing up here? What is your advice? Oh, Leo, you got the heart. That's you. You are the heart chakra. I love that. Okay, 15. And I feel like you're already doing this because you have reunion. So, Leo, I feel like you've probably made peace, with who this is energetically and emotionally. You've already made peace. So continue, first of all, to stay in your heart space. You know, that's the first thing. Continue to stay in your heart space about this person. So what I mean by that is, if this person comes to mind, send them love, send them loving thoughts. Okay. Energy is everything. If you do speak about this person, speak loving words, speak words of love. Okay. So Celestite. Leo, it says, right now, guides and angels who understand human frailties are close by, nudging you and whispering to you, sending you love and helping you with any specific challenges you are facing in your relationships. They are completely dedicated to being that perfect friend, teacher, or healer, and will do all they can do to connect you to people with gifts for you. So listen to the message of Celestite Spirit and open your eyes to the workings of guides and angels in your life today. They will operate through people, strangers, and newcomers in your life, often. So if you have been isolating yourself, break out of that now. Pay attention to those being sent your way by the beings who know just who can help you. Enhance your relationship with guides and angels by reaching out to them with a prayer or request today. So Leo, you can pray. You can, it definitely even looks kind of like angel wings on that side. Okay. So yes, absolutely. You can also, like what I've been talking about in the personal readings too, is ask formations instead of affirmations. There's a gentleman, his name is Mark Houghton on YouTube, and I was listening to something he was talking about, and I've done this before and I never realized that I was doing it, but you just ask. So, Leo, if you, want to reconnect with this person, you can ask in a way and say, why is it that when I open myself up to, love and reconciling differences with people that, with people in my life, why is it that when I do that, when I operate from a place of love, love always shows up? Why is it that maybe this specific person showed up in such a loving way, and, we were able to express ourselves and make ourselves vulnerable to one another, and everything worked out? So the reason why you want to ask is because, and this is what he, suggested, if you ask a question, you have to get an answer. And so in this place, when you, say things and affirm things, the universe answers the question by reflecting the reality that you have affirmed back at you. So your reality, you know, that you affirm, the universe is saying, okay, shit, I got to answer. I got to answer Leo. I got to, you know, give Leo this reality that they already have told me exists. Okay. So that can be a form of a prayer, you know, and just also, you know, affirming that everything will work out. Everything is happening in divine timing, you know. This is also an excellent stone to use to clear energetic attachments. So sometimes energetically, we're also attached to memories, the past. The past doesn't even exist. It's just memories that we are attached to and hold on to, okay? Unless you're going to use something to make sure that you don't make a mistake again, you know, if you're going to hold the lesson so that, you know, you don't repeat karmic cycles, unhealthy patterns, that's one thing. But outside of that, you know, you can let go of some things. You don't have to hold on to negative memories. You had the experience, you learned from it. Let's move on, okay? So, Leo, that is your no contact reading. All right, next up, let's do this, y'all. Okay, because we're already 22 minutes in. Sip of coffee. I'm gonna make some jambalaya when I get in the house in the Instapot. You know, I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes. Okay. So, Leo, next up we have Virgo. Virgo. Thank you, Robert. All right. Here we go. Anytime handsome Wolfie. I think that Lisa. Is your name Lisa? Liberia. Louisiana. Yeah, yes, Sally. I'm making that jambalaya. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ooh, the commitment card just came out, y'all. Here we go, Virgo. Let's see what the mutual feelings are. No, I'm not from Louisiana, but I've never made jambalaya before, but I want to make it. So, all right, Virgo. What are the mutual feelings that Virgo and the person they're in no contact with, what mutual feelings do they share for each other? Ooh, that one. Okay, escape. I left when things got hard. I left when things got difficult, okay? Virgo, whoever this is, how you feel is damage. We are both hurting from this. And your person has space. I need more space to think, okay? So, I mean, right away, that's why they're, you know, if I don't know who's in no contact with who, but if they are, you know, very quiet right now, that's the reason why. They just need more time right now to think. This could be a Libra. That's like my Four of Swords card. This person may be in like rest and recovery mode right now. So odds are, Virgo, you and this person had a Three of Swords moment. You were in some sort of partnership with who this is, and things may have ended very badly, and there was a lot of pain. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Lisa. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. Let me go ahead and heart that. So yes, Virgo, this is probably a situation where there was a lot of pain and harsh lessons, okay, in this connection. So both of you may feel like, you know, you both ran, you both escaped in some sort of way because there was so much pain. Not saying you both wanted to, but you both, I feel, can acknowledge, like, you know, they're like, I went my way, and Virgo, you're like, I kind of did my hermit thing, you know? So I'm getting distance between you and this person. Virgo, I feel like whoever this is, they're like heavily on your mind, okay? Heavily. And I think whoever this is in, they're in the process of healing. Okay. Gemini will be second to last. Okay. So yes, they're in the process of healing. What did I want to now? Let me go back to this, y'all. This person doesn't, again, whoever this is doesn't feel like things are over between you two, Virgo. All right. They just don't. They just feel like they need some space. That's really it. And I don't think you like the space. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Four of Swords in reverse flew out. As I said that, I don't think you like the space. That's like coming out of. So Four of Swords is like a period of, it's quiet and it's, it is a healing process. It's a period of rest, and there's not a lot of, communication during this period. But as soon as I said, I feel like you don't want to be in this quiet space with who this is, the Four of Swords in reverse came out. So I feel like that's confirmation. Will this person, I also feel too, this person will reach out. This person will reach out. Or you all are going to speak again. So again, the Four of Swords reverse, I feel like is them reaching out. It is you all talking again. I will ask specifically for you, Virgo, one more time. Will this person reach out to Virgo? Will they communicate? Will this person communicate with Virgo? Okay. Whoop. Yes, the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. Yes, you all will come out of no contact. You all will speak again. I do feel that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Virgo, let's get you some advice. Okay. So they're just quiet because, again, they're just processing things. They just need more time to think. That's all it is. This isn't the end all be all. And odds are you all may come out of, no contact during Taurus season, during May, okay? And yes, okay, I was getting like the Three of Pentacles. Possibly rebuild, you and this person could start rebuilding. I do feel like there will be a conversation, Virgo, about what happened, okay? Let's get a card for you. Let's get some advice for you, Virgo. How are you advising Virgo to move forward with who this is at this point? Petalite. Okay, this is just Petalite right now. This is about witnessing and observing, okay? Allowing things to be what it is. So let's go to 42. Being at peace. This again, this is a 6. Maybe Virgo, you have some Leo in your chart. That would not surprise me, right? Leo had 15, which is a 6. 6 is a number of harmony and peace, okay? It's also like recognizing too that if you feel like there is a divine connection between you two, because I'm getting the Lovers card, okay? But if you feel like there is a divine connection between you and this person, you don't need to worry about separation. I mean, separation is an illusion anyway, okay? Like, if we're all talking here, I'm going to talk how I talk. So this is all an illusion anyway. This is an illusion so we can have fun and play a game. That's why we don't really need to take life so seriously, but it's fine. If you want to do that, do it. So yeah, understanding that there is no separation and this is all a part of the story, So Petalite, Virgo, witnessing, the observer, the ability to detach, the impersonal quality of the universe. There are times when you're emotionally too close to a situation to come to a real conclusion. It's also possible that what is really going on can't be seen by analyzing the details, Virgo. Analyzing. And guessing at the motives for why someone else's behavior may be triggering you. Right now, the way forward is to step back, do nothing, and observe the dynamic between you and the other person. Soon, everything will become clear. And by you becoming the observer, Virgo, you'll find that you really didn't need to do anything to change the situation. It has a life of its own, and it's offering you a valuable lesson. Sometimes we want to fix something right away when all we're invited to do is hold space and listen, okay? Petalite is a stone that assists us in learning how to be the observer, meditating, the Four of Swords, right? Meditating on carrying or wearing this stone. Meditating on, carrying, or wearing the stone, Virgo, allows us to step out of emotional reactivity and into being a compassionate witness. It allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. That is you becoming one with the universe. That is you becoming one with your God-like self, your God consciousness, okay? Because your God-like self remembers that, oh yeah, I did this to have fun. I became that version of me, that's Virgo, to have fun and to experience this. Let's experience it. Let's not run away from it. Let's just sit in it for a little bit, okay? All right, so Virgo, that is your, I was about to say, that is your extended. Yeah, that's a habit. Virgo, that is your no contact. So let's go ahead and hop into Libra. Libra, can I get a sip of coffee? What's poppin'? Libra. Let's get it. All right, Libra. Let's see what the mutual feelings. Thank you to so how they feel right now. Will they reach out? And your advice. Okay. I want to hop back in here. Thank you so much, Tanessa and Robert. I love y'all. Y'all always hold it down, okay? I should make some edibles. Make those edibles, Robert. I can't do it anymore, y'all. I cannot, just a side note, I can't eat edibles anymore. Like, I can't really drink like that. I can't even puff pass. I'm out. I'm just out like a light. You know what I mean? Marby, earlier I was thinking about my situation and asked myself, sorry, is this the end or does he need time and he'll come back? And I came in and she said that. Crazy. There we go, Marby. Yay. Look at that. Let's see. You joined, Nicole, you said you joined that club too. I know. I'm about to be 40 this year, y'all. I feel like it's the 40 and over that's kicking in. I can't do it. Okay. Look, reminiscing, shout out as I said that, but I can reminisce, Thank you, Robert. I love your personality too. All right. So, oh, Marby. It takes one to know one, Marby. Okay. Will Karen and Mandira ever patch up? I don't know. You got to check your sign. Here we go, y'all. Okay, I took a break. Divine Universe, welcome. Oh, the universe is in the building, y'all. Welcome. Libra, what are the mutual feelings that Libra and the person they're in no contact with? What are these two? What mutual feelings do they share for each other? Okay, here we go. Libra. Well, of course, Libra's ass would get this. Indecisive. That's your card. Okay. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Libra, you're probably like, fuck, I can't make up my mind. And this person's like, Libra, I wish you would make up your goddamn mind. Okay. Or gosh darn mine. I don't mean to offend anyone. Your person does have reminiscing. Ooh, somebody misses you. It could be a Scorpio. That's my Scorpio card. I miss our inside jokes. Oh, Libra, you probably got some Virgo up in your chart. All right. We are both hurting from this. Ugh. Well, yeah, Libra, someone really, woo, they do. I can feel it just looking at this card. They're like, I miss you, Libra. Okay. Hold on, yeah, Libra, I hate to say it, but I feel like you may be the one, I know Allison, but Libras can be such sweethearts though. Like, that's why, They actually, I feel like Libras, they don't like being at odds with people, you know? Um, yeah, they just don't like being, yeah, so I'm getting that with you, Libra. And I feel like this person is more so waiting on you. Okay. Now, I don't know what they did. I do not know what they did, Libra. But I do get the fact that, you know, they're mentally, emotionally, yes, Tess, yes. Yes, you all do. Libras do like peace. Okay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, you know, but a Libra will get out on your ass, okay? Like don't get it twisted. But then later on, they'll feel all bad about it. They're like, damn, I was kind of, you know, you guys are the scales. You know what I mean? So, yes, I don't think this person is in a, you know, negative heart space about you. And especially with the full moon in Scorpio, if you all tuned in the beginning of the reading when I talked about that. Tess, thank you for being a member as well. I think this person is just, you know, I don't think they have negative feeling. I don't think that they're in a negative place. Oh, I think you're hurting a lot by not, you know, being in a good place with who this is. We are both hurting from this. Something I hear from this person, Libra, is they're saying, I'm not going to make that decision for you. Whoever this is, I will tell you, they more than likely, I have not done Cancer yet, they more than likely feel like you're the one that they're waiting on you to reach out. That's the vibe I get with them. They're open to that, you know. Will this person, Seven of Cups wanted to come out. Will this person reach out to Libra? Okay. Look at this. Three of Pentacles with the Empress. Here's what they're saying. I don't know that this person, I would say yes. Definitely, I see you all communicating, but I think it's very contingent on the energy that you're in, Libra. And I also feel like it's divine timing. Okay. So, you know, Empress is obviously your energy. I think when you're in a very abundant energy, when you're in a very high vibrational energy, when you have kind of like this expectation that everything is just going to work out, that probably is when this person will show up. But I almost get that here's a prediction, Libra, that what happens is you all may end up in the same space. Okay, you and this person may end up in the same space, some sort of group setting. And it's like, because you all, maybe you're invited to something, you know, that's what I'm getting, like some sort of invitation. Maybe it's an event. Maybe it's something, it's like one of your events, Libra. Okay. And that's how you all end up connecting. So it's not necessarily like this person, I feel like you're always going to be connected to who this is. That's what I'm getting. Whoever you're in no contact with, you'll always be connected to who this is. And this is the universe saying, like, again, I don't get that it's over with this person. It's like a continuous, the connection will evolve. Hold on. The connection will evolve, and you and this person will be in each other's lives throughout your life. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay. I'm getting like other stuff too, but that's the prediction. It's like you all are in some sort of setting. You all probably have like mutual friends. I don't want to say mutual family, but you can be family. This may be your child. This can be somebody that you absolutely are family with, okay? And you're just connected. That's what I'm getting. You're connected to who this is. So let's see what your advice is, Libra. Libra's, oh no. You got Apache tears. This is like, ooh, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, so Libra, there's a lot of releasing that needs to happen. There's a lot of rage you may need to let go of. There's a lot of pain. You can have what you want, but the first thing you're going to have to do is release. You're going to, so you want to get this stone. This stone, this is about alchemizing the negative energy, because obviously, like I said, this person is not in a place of, they're in a place of nostalgia about you. They're not sitting up here thinking negatively about you. They just kind of miss you. You're the one that is still more so dealing with, the hurt. Okay. I mean, I don't want to put anything on you, but that's what I'm getting. So it's time. This is like the universe saying, like, it's time to release it. And think about it. We're about to enter this full moon in Scorpio. And I just mentioned it. If you're ready to move on with your life, you don't have to hold on to this. You can let it go. And you want to get this stone and you want to hold it, Libra, and cry and let it out and scream and do all these things. And after you're done releasing and doing all of that, you want to bury this stone. Bury it like a seed, okay? And all of that energy that you put into this stone, when you released all of it, that will be used and transmuted to create what it is that you want. Either your desired outcome with who this is, Libra, and you have to plant it with intention. When you bury it, it's like you're planting it. You have to do that with the intention of, I want something good to come out of that. I'm releasing all of that. And this may take some time. This may take 5 days, 5 weeks. I don't know. The number 5 is coming up. This may take the month of May. May is the 5th month for you, Libra, or everyone anyway. It may take the whole month, and that's fine. But do it until you're done. If you keep feeling something coming up, go grab the stone and feel it and put that energy into it with the intention of, I want to release that. I want to release it and move on so I can move on and move forward with my life, So once you're done with that, then, like I said, bury it. And the idea is that the sun is going, which is the highest vibrational energy in our system, is going to alchemize the energy that you put into this in order to create something new. Okay. Oh, yes, Tanessa. There you go. Wow. That's awesome. Some peas outside. Look at you. All right, here we go. So that's what I get, Libra. That's what I get. Happy releasing. Let go. Take a full moon bath. It's okay to let go. We don't have to keep. Remember, I said the song that I got was Bag Lady earlier before I did your live, before I went live. All right, so here we go, guys. Libra, speak of the devil. And he shall appear. Scorpio. Let's get it. No contact. All right, what are the mutual feelings that Scorpio and the person they are in no contact with? What mutual feelings do these two share for each other? Oh, yay, Scorpio, Scorpio, Hercules, Hercules. Look at that. Men, I want to fix our connection. I love that. Oh, yes. All right. Scorpio. I told you, what did I say? This is my Scorpio card. It's like my Six of Cups card, reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. I love this. I love this. Look at this beautiful energy. And Scorpio, come on, get in here. You'll enjoy this, right? Yes, the rising sign, whatever you want. I don't care. Look, any sign that gets the best one, if you want to be that sign, be that sign. I don't care. Mistakes, Scorpio. Your person has, I wish I could right my wrongs. Look at that. Look at that. This is like my Capricorn card, okay? It's a very, or it could be Earth, you know. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Scorpio, this person may have like Earth in their chart. Okay, that's just the energy that I get from it. Yes, wow. Scorpio, you're in such a good space and, you know, vibe about who this is. You're feeling all the feels, like that Scorpio moon energy that I was getting. Okay, it's just very forgiving. Like, you're like, whatever, dude, you know, it's all good. Like, I just, you know, how can we fix it and move on? It's very high vibrational Scorpio, the eagle, you know. And yes, your person is like kind of going over things. Maybe they're looking at text messages. I'm also getting like, you know how the iPhone wants to play games and have memories pop up and you're like, really? We had to do that today, iPhone? I'm getting like pictures of you all popping up in their phone, Scorpio. And they're like, damn. I want to fix this with Scorpio. Okay, so this person absolutely, both of you want the same thing. Okay, so very nice, Scorpio. High vibes here for sure. I'm doing well and have been. I know that's right. I know that's right. The iPhone did that the other day. I'm like, come on. I have things to do. Okay. You know what you're doing, iPhone. All right. Let's see. Will this person contact Scorpio? Will they communicate? Will they contact Scorpio, this person? Okay. Oof. Right now, it is analysis paralysis. Could be a Gemini. They may have Gemini in their chart. This is an overthinker, getting Virgo, okay, but again, it could be Gemini too. But yeah, this person is definitely like, I want to fix this, but how do I fix this? Okay. Yeah, Eight of Swords is like, this is based off the energy right now. So keep that in mind as well. I always say that too in the extendeds, like, you know, this is just what I'm getting right now. So let's pull your advice. But at this point, Scorpio, whenever I see this card, it's like this person's hands are tied. So I don't know if they're like tied up, you know, get my drift. I don't know if they're tied up in, you know, something else, I don't want to say someone else. I'm being funny. Okay. Anyway, so, you know, like they're kind of caught up, but let's get your advice here with who this is. Okay. Scorpio's like, I'll tie you up. Over there reminiscing. Like, remember that time? No, I'm just joking, y'all. Okay. So let's see. Scorpio, what is your advice? Okay. Sodalite wanted to come up. Okay. Sodalight's good. All right. 52. Intentionality, conscious awareness, an awakened state, inner knowing, and self-confidence, clear expression of intentions, okay? So 222. Yes, it is 222. Thank you, Tanessa. it says, Scorpio, healing doesn't require perfection, but it does require that you remain awake to the truth that you are a divine, beautiful being, always connected to the conscious universe, who wants the very best for you. Spiritual amnesia will send you circling back to old patterns you vowed never to repeat, Scorpio. The appearance of sodalite spirit is a reminder to reestablish your sense of connection so that the conscious universe can guide you to where you need to be. Do not forget your worth, your values, and your truth. Scorpio, that makes me question. I think you need to remember why. You know, if you're in a place with who this is, because they clearly made mistakes, whoever this is knows that they made mistakes. Make sure that, you know, in reconnecting with who this is, that you, or even if you want to reconnect with this person, how do I say this? Sometimes we like to go back to things because it's familiar, you know. That's a very human quality. You know, something is very familiar. And also when time passes, sometimes we forget the bullshit. You know, we remember, yes, Scorpio, even you. We start remembering just like where you're at. I miss our inside jokes. You miss the good times. You remember the good times. But what I'm hearing with this card is like, yeah, but why are y'all even in this space in the first place? Okay? Why are y'all in this space? That's what you need to kind of like think about. Did this person value you? Okay. So I don't know. Do not forget your worth, your values, and your truth. If you are unsure of the next move to make, meditate as you remain present in the moment. You will more easily avoid spiritual narcolepsy and falling back into old ways. Okay. Sodalite teaches us to be here in the now rather than, Scorpio, listen, gazing into the past, or I'm sorry, lost in the past or gazing into the future. Ooh, Scorpio, they're talking to you. Meditation with this stone allows us to experience the wisdom of our journey thus far. I got to tell you something too that I got. Robert, you're ridiculous. I got to tell you something that I got to before this even came out. It encourages non-attachment and integration of all experiences, helping us to make choices in the moment from a higher perspective. So look, if your higher self is kind of like, you know, if you're coming from a high vibrational place where you are just, you know, you're in your heart space, that's fine. But something I'm getting, Scorpio, is that I think you have to let this person, I think it's more so something that they have to come to terms with. And it's like a challenge of theirs to come to you and talk to you and reach out. At this point, that's what I'm getting. I don't think that there's anything that you need to do here. Scorpio's like, I had no intention on doing anything, but thanks, you know. But I don't think that you need to. As much as both of you want to mend things, I think it is what it is. And I think this person kind of needs to, remember I said they're kind of like maybe caught up in something, you know, y'all know, you can use your imagination. I think they have some things to kind of, even if it's just mentally, they need to be, correct, no intention. But I think mentally they're still not in a place that they need to be in order for you all to move forward. So if that gives you any like comfort, you know, you're watching this and you're like, I'm in no contact with this person, what's going on? They still have some things to sort out. They gotta, you know, so I don't know that you need to be a part of that right now. Okay. So Scorpio. All right. Let's take another sippy sip. Libra, Scorpio 4. We're at 55 minutes. Okay. So, Sag. Sagittarius. Let's get it. Sag. All right, here we go. Conversation wanted to come up. Sag, can you show me how Sag and their person are feeling? What are the mutual feelings they share for each other? Oh. Okay, you have absence, runner, and gossip. But gossip came up in reverse. Very interesting. So both of you all don't really care about what other people think. Okay, so if that was an issue, I'm getting like, no, we have not done Gemini. If that was an issue before with y'all, what I got very strongly is both of y'all just don't give a fuck right now. You don't really care what anyone thinks. Yeah, you have absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Why do I feel like this is you and your person? Like here you are, Sag, and here's your person. Your person's like, I don't want to run from this anymore. And you're like, you know, I miss you. You know, a number of you could be sitting there looking at, you know, pictures, photos, or yeah, you're just reflecting. Sag, your person has a soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Okay, with how they're feeling towards you. Wow. And Sag, you have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, Sag, if at one point you, for some reason, cared about whoever, you know, whatever they thought, I don't think you're in that place anymore. But I also feel a level of acceptance here with you, Sag. You know, like you're just kind of like, it is what it is right now. There are certain things that maybe you know, Sag, need to change about the connection or about this person. I get you deeply missing who this is, very much. A lot of you, you know, were in a committed partnership. You lived with this person. You saw long term with who this is, okay? I feel like you all like broke up with this person. That's what I'm getting. Like you broke up. You like called things off with who this is, or yeah, but I get, because I'm getting them kind of like accepting it, saying, you know, that was probably a lesson for them, Sag. You know, you have like, I don't want to say pushing them away, but you kind of like cutting things off was a lesson. And I kind of get the vibe like if they had it their way and you all were talking, they would be like, I don't want to run away from this, Sag. I don't want to, you know, I'm here. Like, but I feel like they're also accepting like what it is, you know. Hold on. They're accepting that you are creating boundaries. That's what I'm getting. Like you've created a boundary. You told this person like, and that was a lesson for them. No matter how much someone loves you, it's like, I will cut you off. You know what I mean? I'll do what I have to do. I love you, but you know, I've got to take care of me. Will this person, strength card wanted to come out. Okay. Will this person contact Sag? All these things are Three of Swords, Queen of Swords. Hold on. Will the person that Sag is in no contact with, All these cards are coming out. Will this person contact Sag? Okay. The Chariot. It's Cancer. I think at this point, Sag, again, I feel like you got the Three of Wands. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of getting like, I don't know if this is over. I don't know if this is over between you two. Feels like divine timing might be at play in this connection. I almost feel like you would have to be the one to contact them. Like they would need very direct communication from you. But again, it's when you're feeling guided to do it. Okay. When you're feeling guided to, and supported. I'm almost getting like the universe, you'll know when that time is if you want to contact this person. Hold on. But for some of you, I'm going to keep it real. I think right now, this person, because again, I think that you have like set boundaries. They're being guided to like push forward and not look back right now. And that's why they have soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. They're feeling like they have to keep moving forward, but they don't want to. If they had it their way, they would not be moving in the opposite direction. Okay. I don't know that this is over though. Wow. Bronzite and orange calcite. Hold on. Can I get, oh, all right. They're like, take this turquoise spirit, Sag. Okay. Storytelling, reframing a different way of perceiving. The story of a relationship may change over time as you come to recognize and accept your role in the dynamic. Be brave and acknowledge your mistakes, but also the remarkable work you have done to learn from them and heal your past. Reframing what happened can help you move forward with greater wisdom and strength. If you are seeking a relationship, think about the story you have written about why you haven't yet found the partnership you yearn for. Have you focused only on the details about your shortcomings or challenges and forgotten your strengths and all that you have done right? Now is the time to reconsider your story so that you can write the best one for you. Turquoise teaches the beauty of wholeness. It assists us in honoring and bringing together all the pieces of ourselves in order to see the magnificence in the unique collage that we are. Meditation with this stone allows us to honor the whole of our being, even when others do not. Okay. So I feel, right now is a time, because I am seeing you like miss this person, Sag, but in order to miss someone, there is a sense of like incompletion or, feeling incomplete. And I think right now, the universe, if we want to say it like that, wants you to feel whole again on your own. And maybe because that is about you, again, connecting with your godlike consciousness, remembering who you are. You are the divine, okay? There is no separation. So once you step into that energy, then it can be that, because you're feeling whole. I'm also getting something about you balancing out your feminine and masculine energy on your own. Okay. And once once you do that, and once you step into this feeling of completion and wholeness, then you are able to move forward. And, whatever you do, whatever you go for, Sag, you're doing it from a place of confidence, and you're doing it not from a place of lack, but from a place of abundance and, the energy of infinity. Okay. So it's not even just you being supported by the universe. This is you understanding you are the universe. And wherever you go, whatever you want, you will always be supported. Okay. So I'm saying all that to say, right now, I think that you have been put into this position, or you have placed yourself into this position so that you can learn and understand that you are already whole. You are already complete. You don't need anyone else to complete you or to feel whole. And after you learn that, and after you understand that in a real way, then what you can have whatever you want. That's what they're saying. You can have this, you can have something even better. It's up to you. Okay. So that's what I get with you, Sag. Who do we have next? Capricorn. All right. Woo. Okay. Ooh, got a little heavy there. Okay, so Capricorn. Let's see. What are the mutual feelings? You're welcome, Lisa. What are the mutual feelings at Capricorn and the person they're in no contact with? What mutual feelings do they share for each other right now? Ooh, chemistry. I love it. Spicy. I have never felt a passion this intense. Here we go. Is this a Scorpio? Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Let me find out everybody's getting this reminiscing card, okay? Capricorn, you have unappreciated. I felt like you did not motherfucking care, okay? Capricorn's like, listen, I don't make myself vulnerable for just anyone, okay? I love you. I loved your ass, okay? I just felt like you didn't care about that love, okay? Both of you, I think, can acknowledge that there's no one else. Like when you all think about one another and how you all feel about each other, is like nobody else compares. Like there is no other relationship that compares to this connection, okay? Wow. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Capricorn, this person misses you. I think, you know what, I saw like this person like thinking about your smile. So there's something about your smile, okay? Oh my God. Y'all, why I just thought about this one. Okay, let's break up the energy a little bit. So I'm hearing like, a smile that lights up a room. Like you have a smile that lights up the room. But there was this meme. Okay, somebody told me about it. But it says, if you have a smile that lights up the room, count your days. Okay, it's a joke, but you know how when they talk about someone that, moves on, passes over, they're like, oh, they had a smile that lights up the room. Oh my God. No, but you don't need to count your days, Capricorn. You got a long time, okay? Anyway, so yes, but Capricorn, I think you have a lot of love for whoever this is that you're in no contact with. You have a lot of love for this person still. You just legit, like whatever happened with you two, you're like, I just felt like you didn't give a shit though. Like, and you may have felt like you were very vulnerable with this person, okay? Thank you for laughing, Tanessa. Count your days. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, this person definitely misses you, and of course they miss you. Let's see if they're going to contact you, Cappy. Will this person reach out, communicate? If that's the Ace of motherfucking Swords, wow. Look at the I'm sorry, but I just love it, okay? Yes, maybe you have some Leo in your chart. I don't know, because Leo had the same thing, but absolutely, will you all communicate? It probably will be this year. Okay, I said that earlier for Leo. Yes, Capricorn, absolutely. This person will reach out. It will be, the right place, the right time. It probably will be a successful, conversation. There's going to be, a breakthrough. So, wow, this is really positive. Let's see. What your advice is, Capricorn, how you should be showing up in this connection. Ooh, lithium quartz. I like it. 33. Believe in magic. Okay. 33, which is also a 6, even though you don't break down the master numbers, but again, showing up in peace, harmony, balance. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry. Okay. Look at this. Harmoniousness, peacefulness, joyful interconnectedness. Capricorn. Peacefulness in partnerships comes from being willing to trust that there is more than one day to make things happen, more than one way to think or act. Just as in nature, you can partner with another who brings strengths to places where you are weak, even as you do the same. We are meant to support each other in our healing and growth, balancing each other, which is why opposites so often attract, and that's why I'm getting chemistry for you two. Why you all, you all could be very opposites, like yin and yang, but you attract each other, right? Very masculine and feminine energy. Let yourself appreciate the harmoniousness that arises when you allow yourself to be different from another, yet unified in love and joyful interconnectedness. Beautiful, Capricorn. Yay. All right. You had a good one. Okay. Everyone's like, I'm a Capricorn. That's right. You be whatever the hell you want to be. Okay. Okay. Aquarius. Here we go. Let's see. The person that you are in no contact with. I'm up here being nosy, looking at what are y'all talking about. All right. Oh, Chaser wanted to come out. Aquarius. Okay. Person that Aquarius is in no contact with. What are the mutual feelings? Oh, here we go. Sabotage. All right. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. These are the mutual feelings that you and this person share. Your person has mend. All right. I want to fix our connection. Aquarius, you have escape. Okay. I left when things got hard. Well, in some shape, way, or form, whoever this is, Aquarius, feels like they did something to cause the break, okay? Whatever has you two separated right now. I think this person is taking a level of accountability with sabotage and men because they feel on some level that they can fix it. That's what I'm hearing. So because they feel like they can fix it, they know for sure what they did on their part to kind of like cause the break, okay? And, Aquarius with escape, I feel like that may be the way that you could say, well, that's how I kind of like mess things up with us is maybe, I don't know, this person got a little difficult to deal with and you were just like, fuck that shit, I'm out. Okay. You didn't stick around. You didn't fuck around and find out, you know? You were just like, deuces. So, no, I didn't do Aries yet. Helene, welcome. You're new here. Okay, so, I think the both of you, well, I feel Aquarius potentially more so on your part. You may feel like this person messed up more. Okay, I'm getting that. You're like, I had to leave because things got a little too, I don't know. This person did something. So I think that you feel like that's why you had to kind of exit what was going on. But I don't know, to some degree, or maybe you just feel like this person flat out sabotaged things. That could be it too, okay? But they want to fix things with you. Will this person communicate with Aquarius? Will this person communicate, reach out, communicate to Aquarius, okay? The Three of Wands. I think the first thing is, Aquarius, you have to decide, if that's what you want. Do you want to communicate with this person? I feel like that is available. I am getting that, if you want communication from this person, I think that that can happen. Three of Wands is about your ships coming in, okay? Putting it out there and, knowing that when it's the right time, communication will come in. This person will reach out, okay? But I think you have to decide that. That's what I'm getting. You have to decide, do you want communication or not? Energetically, I'm hearing like that's up to you. Okay. It could be too that they're saying it. I feel like this person's also waiting on you. All right. I don't think this is over necessarily, but it is, contingent on action with the wands. Like there is action here. I think the first step is you have to be open. You have to know what you want here with who this is. If you've already like kind of put yourself out there, Aquarius, then I feel like communication will happen. Communication will come in from who this is. How are you advising Aquarius to show up here? Let's get your advice, Aquarius. Yeah, this, I knew it. I was like, this advice is probably going to confirm what I'm getting here. And Aquarius, if you want anything here, you're going to have to be about that action, boss, straight up. Like, that's why I said you have to kind of like decide what it is that you want. You're going to have to, I don't know, you don't have to do anything first and foremost. I ain't up here telling an Aquarius what to do because God knows we don't want to do that. But what I'm saying is, though, if you want something with who this is, if you want to have a proper connection or conversation, you're going to have to put on your big girl panties or big boy underpants and do the damn thing. Reach out. Reach out and touch somebody, okay? Yeah, man, Spencer Teen Garnett. What you give is what you get. 53, we have an 8. Okay, it is the infinity symbol. Represents, karma, basically. What you give is what you get back in return, okay? So, 53. Charm and charisma, shining and sparkling, being a brilliant beacon of confidence that inspires others, okay? So it's almost like you being that beacon on the shore, like leading that person to you, okay? Aquarius, this is so you. You are a unique being with a light only you can emit. Do you think you have to work harder to make people like you? What if your soulmate is out there waiting for you to stop trying so hard and just be your glorious, amazing, brilliant self? What if your soulmate is waiting for you, because this can be your person waiting, just like I said, I feel like they're waiting more so on you, okay? What if your soulmate is waiting for your beacon to send out the message, I am here and ready for a partner to shine with me? Today is a good day to recognize all that is attractive in you and stop trying to hide it out of some sort of fear that others might not be comfortable seeing you in your full glory. Shine brightly today. Meditation with Spessartine Garnet might be challenging because its energy feels like that of a bossy cheerleader, okay? This stone is a must for building and finding your self-confidence, personal power, and creativity. Spessartine Garnet asks you to stand up straight, hold your head high, and strut your stuff, Aquarius. That is your advice. You do with it what you will, okay? Let's see. Who do we have up next, y'all? Pisces. Pisces. Thank you, Glimmers. Ness. Bam. Okay. Capricorn and Aquarius both hit. Yeah. I mean, y'all, come on now. Let's keep it real. On some of the advice, it is going to be like, okay, you didn't miss Taurus. If you want something, sometimes you got to go get it. Okay. Can't be waiting all day. Come on now. Somebody's got to do something. Here we go. Pisces. What are the mutual feelings that Pisces? I saw self-love. Okay, soul contract. All right, the mutual feelings you all feel, you and this person you're in no contact with, Pisces, is soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten, okay? Pisces, you have indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. And disagreements. Pisces, you may have some Libra in your chart. Your person has disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel, okay? So I get like a very stubborn, there's a stubborn energy. I feel like this person is just in this place, Pisces, where they're like, Pisces is just not going to understand me. I wish that, I could, we could be in a place where we just get it. We get one another. But I kind of get that this person is like submitted to the fact of like, we just don't get each other, There's a language barrier, or things get lost in translation between you and this individual. And so that's why you both kind of have like soul contract. Like, okay, that was a lesson. And clearly you both are thinking about one another. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Did you leave this person on red or, what's going on? Or there's something here where maybe this person like wanted you to make some sort of decision, Pisces. Wanted you to, or maybe this person's waiting on you. And you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Okay. Happy Mother's Day. I feel like this, you know, whoever this is, they express themselves. Um, is there regret? I don't know. There's just, I'm getting, yeah, even Five of Cups is here at the bottom. I'm seeing your person. Okay. Scorpio energy. I think this person feels like they kind of lost you, you know? This is kind of like, I lost the war. I lost Pisces. It's a bit of a lost cause type of energy. Or I'm also getting for some of you that this person wants to express themselves, but it's a lost cause. Okay. It's a lost cause. Let's see. Will this Ten of Swords with the Strength card. Okay, hold on. Will this person reach out to Pisces? Person that Pisces is in no contact with. Have the Empress. Hold on. I would say yes, and that's interesting that I said you may have Libra in your chart because Libra got the same thing. Okay. Some of you are, again, you could be tied to who this is. You could be connected to this person, maybe through a child or through children or family, or, you know, you just, I'm getting like you're connected to who this is. Okay. So that could be why it's like, absolutely, you and this person will, you know, communicate. What I'm getting is, Pisces, if you, whatever type of communication you want, let's say you definitely want this person to reach out. Once you get yourself into, you know, this type of energy, it was the same thing, kind of like what I was saying with Libra. Once you get yourself into this place of abundance and you do decide, right? Because right now you have indecisive. Once you decide what you want and what you deserve, and, you know, don't feel like you have to settle for anything less, that's when this person shows up. Okay. That's when this person, that's when you get what it is you want. You get what you want by being ready, by being compatible, for what, you know, by being compatible with it, which was something else here. I'll say, maybe I'm supposed to say it right here, Pisces, which is something else that I was going to post is you don't get what you want really, right? I mean, you kind of always do, but that's a whole other, like, we'll have to, you know, dive into all that. You get what you're ready for. So right now, what I'm hearing or feeling with this is that you're not in this place yet. When it comes to this person, you're not in this place of being ready and being, you know, compatible. And that's why you all are in no contact. But when you decide that you know, want this connection, when you own that you deserve everything you want, when you become compatible with this person's energy, maybe when you do understand how they feel, okay? Perspective, okay? Again, Libra energy, you can see both sides. When you get into that space, that's when what you desire shows up because you're energetically compatible with that, okay? Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Marianne McKenna says, that's it. That's perfect. I loved my Pisces, but there is no coming back from his deception. Okay. Again, you get, and that's why I see Marianne. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. In that case, for your Pisces, Marianne, it can be about him being in tune with the divine feminine energy, okay? Because when you're in tune with it, then you respect it. You're not going to disrespect, women in your life. You're not, any man that is in alignment and in tune with his divine feminine energy is going to know how to connect with women in this realm, because women, we are the physical representation or the physical manifestation of divine feminine energy. Okay. So yeah, he would have to overstand you on a whole other level. And he may reach that potential. He may not. Let's see. How are you advising Pisces to show up in this connection? How are you advising Pisces to show up in the connection with who this is? Ooh. Do more Tierite. 21. That's a 3. So compatibility, cooperation, like you have to be compatible with what it is that you want. Okay. Let's look at 21 though. Organization, orderliness, clutter clearing, list making. So Pisces, definitely tapping into like your 7th house, Virgo, especially if you're a Pisces rising, okay? Which is interesting because that is your 7th house of partnership. So again, if you want to be compatible with who this is, or just in general, if you're wanting that, partnership, you have to show up ready for it. Okay. So do more Tierite spirit has appeared to encourage you to bring about orderliness in your interactions with others and in your thinking about your relationships. Now is a perfect time to journal about your thoughts and feelings when it comes to the people you care about. If challenging emotions come up, be secure in knowing that divine guidance is there for you and that the conscious universe wants you to be happy. Do more Tierite spirit calls you to write lists and set plans for what you want and need in your relationships. You are entitled to receive love easily and naturally, and that is also the Empress energy. I receive things easily and naturally. Why? Because I am this place. There is no separation. So whatever I truly want, that I have it already. Okay? As you get honest with yourself through journaling and list making, you will start to see whether you need to adjust your relationships to make this easier. Love yourself enough to journal about your truth as you collect your thoughts and get organized when it comes to planning how you might improve or enhance your relationships. This stone works to open and clear the third eye and crown chakras. This stone is beneficial to wear and to carry on days when brain fog is an issue and clarity is required. Meditation with this stone assists you in connecting to source or divine or the divine, right? While also facilitating psychic awareness. Okay. So Pisces, that is your advice. We never lose, we learn. Ain't that the truth? Okay. Absolutely. So, like I said, too, if you have Libra in your chart, and remember, this doesn't have to just resonate romantically, just make it fit, if you feel like it does resonate with your situation, but it's not romantic, just allow it to fit for that, how it fits. Okay. And if you have Libra in your chart, go back to Libras, guys. And I will timestamp this after, you know, I am finished. If somebody does get to timestamping it, once you timestamp it, because if you, because I'm hungry, y'all, so I want to go in there and make this food after I'm done. But if someone does take time out to timestamp this, please, once you timestamp it, send me an email, pinkpineappletarot@gmail.com, and I got you, okay? With something. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get into Aries. All right. Aries. What are the mutual feelings that Aries and the person they're in no contact with, what feelings do they share for one another in this connection? Oh, Aries, look at that. Our love is always there despite the distance. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. And then we have commitment. I want you to be a part of my future for how your person feels. Okay, Aries, look at that. So it ain't over. Okay. But Aries, you're over here like, listen, I don't want to chase anymore. All right. You do you, buddy. Okay. I don't want to chase anymore. But yeah, both of you clearly love each other. All right. The love is still there. I mean, that's self-explanatory, Aries. Thank you. This just like an Aries, straight to the point, straightforward. All right. Oh, Taurus is about to come up because this is, I mean, clearly this person is like, I want you to be a part of my future, Aries. I'm not, you know, the love is clearly still there. All right. Aries, you're like, but I'm not going to go after you. I'm chilling. Okay. I'm tired. Motherfucking tired. Will this person reach out? Oh, you all are funny. Temperance came out. Okay. Hold on. Let me get one more. Will the person that Aries is in no contact with, will this person reach out to Aries? Will this person reach out to Aries? Oh, I know what they're saying. Okay. The Hermit. Aries, this person will reach out to you when you are ready. Whenever you're ready for them to reach out to, and you may say, I am ready. Okay, don't get mad, but not quite. Not quite. You're not quite ready. And the reason why I also know too is your person has the Hermit. Okay. So it's an energetic thing. Okay. This person wants you to be a part of their future for sure. All right. The love is there, clearly. But there is still more healing to be done here, okay? And divine timing is absolutely at play. Both of your energies, I know I sound real woo-woo, but it is what it is. Woo, 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 I had to do that. I know that, or I know that I sound real woo-woo, but both of your energies still have to, there's still some calibrating that needs to happen here. And things are still getting worked out, okay? It's not fully like balanced yet. But I don't think this is over, okay? I don't think that. Because both of you are still very connected to one another, okay, Aries? But divine timing is at play. And right now also too, they're like, I can't show you if this person's going to reach out to Aries or, I feel like yes. But again, you all have to be compatible with one another. Okay. There's something about compatibility on an energetic level. All right. So, could be Sag season when it happens. Okay. Or Gemini season with full moon in Sag. All right. So there's that. What is Aries advice? How would you advise Aries to show up for the person they're in no contact with? Okay. Same. I forget who had this, but you all have pedalite. Okay. So Aries, I'm still going to read it for you. But again, this is stepping into witness consciousness, and it's interesting. That would be like Temperance. This is divine energy. Okay. So you have to, what I'm getting, if you want to step more into alignment with, having a renewal with this person, Aries, you have to step more into the place of timing is working in the connection's favor. Time is on your side. This period of quietness is actually working in the connection's favor. Okay. So there's that. 42. This is also about detaching from an outcome. Sometimes we want to talk to people for a certain reason. And it may be associated with time. They want you to let go of time. Time is just a mental construct. Okay. It's important. Time is good. That it's great that we've come up with this concept of time, but time is also an illusion. So they're saying, let that go. Again, you're stepping more into your godlike consciousness and where there is no separation and you're just like watching the experience. You're letting the experience be what it is. Okay. Because it's necessary. So let go of time, let go of timing. Trust that everything is working out the way that it's supposed to. And let go of an outcome. Sometimes I just want to say this because, again, I feel like this applies. Sometimes we do things to get something back. Sometimes we'll say, okay, I'll say something to this person, or I'll call this person, or I'll do this for this person with an expectation. Let go of expectation. Okay. We're on Aries and we're about to move into Taurus. Let go of expectation. Okay. Sometimes you have to do things because that's what you want to do. And it doesn't come with, it's like telling someone I love you and then getting mad because they don't say it back. Like, you're not going to say it back. I told you I love you. Okay. If you're genuinely saying I love you to someone and it's coming from your heart, you're telling that person you love them because that's what you want to do. It's not to get anything back. If you tell someone with the intention of getting something back, then one needs to question, do you really love this person? Or do you love them because, it's with condition? It's, you understand? It's conditional on the condition that you love me back. Okay. Send that text without expecting a response. Exactly. It says right now the way forward is to step back, Aries, and do nothing and observe the dynamic between you and the other person. All right. Soon everything will become clear, and by you becoming the observer, you'll find that you really didn't need to do anything to change the situation. It has a life of its own and is offering you a valuable lesson. Sometimes we want to fix something right away when all we're invited to do is hold space and listen. That's it. All right. So Just right now, for right now, allow things to be what it is. Okay. Taurus. Taurus. Happy birthday. All right, Taurus, let's get it. Here we go. All right. What are the mutual feelings? Oh, shit. Indecisive is the mutual feelings that you two share for each other. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Taurus, your person is holding back. I should have expressed myself better. And Taurus, what do you have? Ooh, chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. All right. So, whenever I see this card, I hear that song, Every Rose Has Its Thorn. All right. So, again, how you're showing up, Taurus, is like you have all this, chemistry with who this is. And it's like a rose. It's like a flower. It's beautiful. Okay. But this person feels like they exposed a part of themselves that is not so nice. That's what I'm hearing. That said, I'm feeling myself only at the moment. That's very Taurus, of course. Yeah. So, okay. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. I think that you and this person, Taurus, feel like you all just keep going back and forth. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, it's always this back and forth, and you may even feel like there's a bit of a struggle here in this connection. It's like one day you all are like feeling it and things feel good, and me and Mr. GF go back and forth a lot. Or me and my girlfriend go back and forth a lot, yeah. Yeah, hold on. It's almost like, I'll just use this as an example. You both kind of feel, and it can be that you feel the other person does this. Each of you feels like you all do this. It's saying like, oh, I forgive you, and we're moving on and we're moving forward. And then somebody brings up stuff from the past, or someone repeats the same behavior. It's like, I'm hearing like a broken record, okay? I definitely get you both don't want to leave each other alone. Like you're still very much, the feelings are still very strong between you two. Let's see. Okay, so now I see that they want to reach out. I definitely see that. Okay, but they're holding back. Will this person reach out to Taurus? Yes. Yes, they will. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands. I'm about to say Ace of Wands. The Sun. That's a yes. A definite yes. This person will let it be known, Taurus. Got Leo energy. Maybe it happens in Leo season. I'm getting that because the sun is in your sign, Taurus, this will happen very quickly. I already saw the Queen of Pentacles too. I was like, oh yeah, this person's absolutely going to reach out. All right. They're going to say something 100%. Okay. They're going to be very expressive with you. Okay. So let's see what your advice is. How would you advise Taurus to show up in the connection with who this is? Ooh, clear quartz. Clear quartz. Okay. Ness said they better talk right. All right. All right. So clear quartz, Taurus, amplification, magnification, expansion, and growth. All right. It says when this stone appears, it is time to focus on growth and expansion. Whatever you appreciate, love, abundance, or anything else will simply grow by your observing it and feeling gratitude for it. Okay. Are you paying attention to all that is good in your life? This stone brings the message that you will amplify whatever you focus on. So focus well. Be mindful of what receives the bulk of your notice. Find what is healing and nurturing and what fosters your well-being. Express gratitude for the bounty that is yours, and it will expand. Whatever makes you feel happy and alive. Oh, I love this. Whatever makes you feel happy and alive. Look at the sun. Do more of it. Okay. So Taurus, listen up. It is easy to magnify the flaws in others and forget to reflect on where you might need to grow. When clear quartz spirit appears, it's a sign for you to turn your attention to all that is wonderful in the people you care about, in yourself, and in your relationships. Grow what is good. Grow what is working. No one can be all things to all people at all times. So cut yourself and your partner some slack. Today we celebrate who you are and what you experience in your relationships that helps you feel loved and appreciated, and share that celebration with others. Say thank you to people in your life who make it better in so many different ways. All right, Taurus? So, okay. I like it. Oh, thank you, Ness. Thank you. I appreciate all your feedback on the live. You said not too much slack. I'm a firm believer in what you focus on grows. And I have literally tested it out, and how I perceive people at this point in my life, I mean, this is just speaking from my experience. I can't speak to yours, but how I perceive people typically is how they will show up in my life. If I perceive someone as a liar, the universe will show me evidence that that person is lying. Now, I'm not saying that that's true all the time, but, typically how I perceive a situation, that's how the situation will show up. Okay. So just using that as an example. Law of attraction. Yep. It's very simple with certain things. Very simple. Basically treat people the way you want to be treated. What I said it's very simple. There are simple, sayings that can be applied here that we're forgetting. Okay. We create our reality. Absolutely. We're creating our reality every single moment. It's just like, if I was to get on the live and start focusing on, and I know you already know this already, but it's just a reminder, right? If I start focusing on a lot of negativity and a lot of negative comments, my reality would reflect that back to me, where you, an outsider, you'd see the comments, right? And you're like, what is she talking about? I see a lot of good comments. I see a lot of positive comments, right? But because of my perception, I'm looking at it and I'm only focusing on the negative comments. So then in my reality, that's all I see. You understand? So I'm doing Taurus. Now we're moving on to Gemini, and then last but not least, Cancer. As humans, we are the creator of our reality. We surround ourselves in our creation, good or bad. Amen. Yep. Amen. And that's not, some people don't want to hear that. Okay. I am Gemini moon, so I was meant to be here, by the way. Be here. You too, Ness. Have a great day. But really, it's about just taking your power back. It's not about blame. It's not about saying, oh, am I to blame for everything? No, it's just about saying, I'm going to own my experience. I came here to do things and to experience things. And I want to, own the fact that I'm a powerful creator. I am a child of the creator. So therefore, conversations coming up, Gemini, right? Here we go. Let's just get into Gemini's like, shut the fuck up. Okay. Here we go. Gemini, what are the mutual feelings that Gemini and the person they're in no contact with, what feelings do they share for each other? Okay, here we go. Runner, I don't want to run anymore. Ah, ha, ha. Your person has chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. Gemini, you have soul tie, okay? I always feel connected to you, all right? Yeah, Gemini, whatever. You're like, what the hell? Hurry up, okay? So, yes. So both of you, okay. Both of you don't, I like this. You're like, okay, like I don't want to avoid what's going on anymore here. Like, we're both acknowledging, right? Like, okay, hey, like what's going on here? So you're not running from the situation. But your person, I don't know, Gems, they're not wanting to like go after this or go after you. Maybe they don't want to like overstep. Okay. Something tells me that this person has been a runner, like they, maybe they left the connection and that's why you have, I always feel connected to you, Gemini. Okay. Like they may have left the connection, but they're not avoiding. I'm hearing they're not avoiding. So let's say, Gemini, if you come up mentally or in their reality, they're not ignoring it or they're not avoiding it. They're just like, okay, there's Gemini, right? Gemini showing up. But yeah, I don't think that you like left. I don't get that. That's why you still feel connected. Okay. Let's see. Will this person reach out? Will this person that Gemini is in no contact with, will they reach out to Gemini? Oh, Gemma Jam. Yes, they will. Yep. Could be a Leo, 6 of Wands. Oh yeah, it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands. Yes, this person will reach out. All right. Could be during your birthday month. That's what I'm getting with the sun. The sun will be in your sign. Could be in Leo season as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's get your advice, Gemini. All right. 3:30, 3:03 on the clock. Ooh, Gemini, you got sunstone. That's Leo stone. Leo and Libra's stone, okay? Maybe you have some Leo in your chart. 55. All right. This is definitely an action-oriented stone, okay? I'm so glad this is almost over, y'all. I am parched, okay? I mean, not like I want to leave y'all, but and plus I'm trying to make that jambalaya. You heard me. Okay. Excuse me, Gemini. Freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations, knowing you can do it, okay? You can do it. The water boy. You can do it all night long. Okay. All right. Gemini, your past and your wounds do not have to keep you stuck in old patterns. Ooh, you are free to end your current relationship, start a new one, or transform the partnership to be what you want it to be. While you can never control another person or determine every event or set of circumstances you will experience, you always have the freedom of choice. This includes the freedom to stop and reconnect with the conscious universe, drawing on the loving support and wisdom that can help you make the best choices for you. Gemini, right away, make the best choices for you. Okay? That's how you get what you want. Okay. You focus on yourself and self-love and healing and maintaining a high vibration, and boom, this person shows up. Okay. There are no limits on love, no obstacles to receiving that which you hope to experience. Enjoy your freedom, knowing that you have a firm foundation in the love that the conscious universe has for you. Okay? What time is dinner? Man, dinner is going to, look, as soon as I get in there on the Instapot, I'm sorry, Gemini. Hold on. Y'all, let me finish Gemini. Gemini, working with Sunstone helps us release our old emotions, be strong, and own our leadership qualities, which do not arise from a place of ego, but from a place of inspired leadership for the highest good of all. Sunstone teaches us to shine authentically without fear. That's what I'm saying. When you shine authentically without fear, 111, I have been seeing 111 like crazy. Okay, 111 people in the chat. I mean, yes, I know. Okay, I know Taurus. You know, you all are the foodies. But look, once you vibrate at this frequency of the sun, okay, which is, you know, just a super high vibration of love and abundance and prosperity, and it's just like a very childlike energy. Okay. Yeah, that's when I feel like this person shows up. Like you all communicate. And I don't know how that's going to happen, but it happens. Okay. So Gemini, good stuff. I love how clear, like today, the cards are being like the sun, the ace of swords. Okay. With some of them, right? Woo, Cancer. All right. Cancer. Here we go. Ooh, Tanessa. Nicole. All right, here we go. Wow, soul contract. Jesus Christ, soul contract. Okay. All right, this is it. They're like, do not put it back. I tried to put it back and it was like, nope, this is it. Okay, Cancer. Oh, this is what I was going to say about the jambalaya. In the Instapot, it takes 22 minutes to cook. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all, I have to pee. Here we go. Okay, this is it. I gotta go. All right, so Cancer, soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Okay, that's how you and this person. That's the mutual feelings. My body knows. It's like, we know, bitch. We know you're done. Okay, so Cancer, how your person feels is habits. Okay, I don't know if we will ever change. All right. And Cancer, you have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss, you know. All right. Wow. So both of you, this is my Five of Pentacles card. Okay. So this person absolutely misses you like they miss their other half, Cancer. Okay. Ooh, could be a Virgo. Could be Virgo, Taurus. I'm getting earth energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You may have like some sort of association with this person, meaning like you may like have work, actual like business matters to attend to with who this is, Cancer. So that's why this is coming up for you, and like some sort of contract. Okay, so there could be like contracts involved. Okay. I don't think you feel like this is over. You're kind of like, you're like, we're in no contact, but I don't think this is over. Okay. We still have things that need to be resolved. And I kind of get a vibe like you're less emotional about it. You're less emotional. Your person, I feel, is definitely like the thing that's holding them back. If it's on them, I kind of get that. They're just in a more emotional space about it. Okay. Maybe because you're not letting them have their way with something here, Cancer. Okay. Danessa's like, yup. Nicole, yup. So, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the roles reversed on us, indeed. Yeah, they're definitely learning a lesson. There's regret. There's regret. Will this person... Oh, okay, hold on. Will this Oh, Jesus Christ, you got the devil coming out. Okay. Will this person reach out? You've got the Three of Swords with the Knight of Wands. I think right now this person wants to, Cancer, but they may feel like with the Three of Swords, like, how do we come back? How do I come back from this? And it's funny because it's about lessons, and this is Saturn in Libra, okay? So it is a lesson in partnership. This person kind of feels as though they may have royally fucked up to the point where it's like, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of like being a victim. That's what I get, or being the martyr. Or they feel as though, you know, they're very worried about their own feelings right now. Now, if you're a cross watcher listening to this for Cancer, please don't get all butthurt about me. I'm reading for Cancer right now. So if that, you know, if your feelings, if you're like, no, my feelings are legitimate, you know, my bad. Okay. But they're kind of like, woe is me about you two. And they are very hurt. Like that on their, you know, tell the damn truth. Yeah, but I think for right now, because there's something about the connection with you two that just, when they think about, you know, having to like, it just brings about a lot of painful energy. Okay. And I think it's easier for them right now to kind of go in a new direction or play, you know, with the Knight of Wands. Okay. Now that's for right now. I'm not saying that will be always, but, you know, I think every time they think about contacting you or telling you, you know, or having this conversation with you, it just brings about a lot of, I'm getting like their body kind of tightening up, you know? So yeah, irreplaceable indeed. Okay. But you're over there like, whatever. I think you're like, if you're going to come back in here, then, you know, there are things that have to be addressed. You can't just come back in here. Okay. Absolutely. So Cancer, let's get your advice here. Oh my gosh, y'all, I have to pee so bad. I'm sorry. TMI, but it is what it is. It is a human bodily function. Okay. Miss Fallon, yes. Hey, girl. Okay. Here we go. Anxiety, yep. How are you advising Cancer to move forward in this connection? Okay. Ooh, blue Chalcedony. You got an 11. Look at that. Okay. 11. Ooh, y'all. Watch how abrupt this live ends. Okay. So I can go pee. And I'm gonna like run in the house if the babies are up because I laid them down for a nap. I'm gonna like be like that real like move, bitch. Just pushing past my children. Okay. So Cancer, slowing down, easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. Okay. Easy does it is again your motto as you decide on your relationship's best course. For the conscious universe wants you to be sure you move forward with clear intention, and that requires reducing your speed. You will advance in the right way at the right time, balancing swift movement with progress at a relaxed pace. Blue Chalcedony Spirit wants you to know that the healing of old patterns is easier when you are not letting fear drive you to move too quickly through a transition. You wanted to change the old ways, Cancer, and you are doing so guided by the conscious universe. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clearer view. Okay, so trust the process right now. It's blue chalcedony is a serenity stone. Meditating with it soothes the emotions, calms the adrenals, and brings peace to the body and mind. A balm for frazzled nerves. It will be well utilized, worn, or carried on one's person when entering a situation where there's unfinished business, where remaining calm is required. Okay. Oh my God, I love you all so much. I got to pee so bad. It's like weird. Okay. It's weird how my body is just like, hey, time to go, bitch. Love y'all. And I'll timestamp if no one else does. Okay. All right. Peace. I love you so much. Bye.